So this is Minecraft Alpha v1.1.2_01, and I've actually been seeing a lot of people playing Minecraft Alpha, but I've never actually played it before. I'm curious to hear what your guys' first version of Minecraft is. For me, it was beta 1.3 or 1.2. I'm not quite sure what version of the game it is, but this is actually cool. I think this is considered a snow world where like the entire world is covered in snow. It actually looks so cool. I actually really love this. So yeah, I'm really curious to hear what your guys' first version of Minecraft is. What I found out was the first full release of Minecraft came out way back in 2011, but obviously you had things like alpha and beta that people were playing way before the full release of the game, which is kind of crazy to think about that Minecraft has been out for that long. Oh, I absolutely love the terrain generation in these older versions of the game. This just looks so fun. And the grass is this like really light, like nuclear green. So what have you guys been up to? I know school is coming to a close here for a lot of you guys. Are you guys graduating? Are you guys going to college? Or have you guys already graduated? Oh, I love the mountains over there. Let's actually go this way. This actually looks really cool. Oh, I absolutely love these mountains. I think we're gonna build like a little home here. This is so cool. I love the snow world. This is actually really freaking awesome. So yeah, I also wanted to thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, and I really appreciate it. It's been amazing. The amount of support I've gotten the last few months actually has just been incredible, and I've really been having just so much fun playing Minecraft and hanging out with you guys. I've had this channel for actually a long time. I made a video kind of talking about it, but I guess I've actually had this channel since 2020, so 5 years already, which is kind of crazy to think about. Recently unprivated most of my older videos. At first I thought they were kind of cringy to leave them up, but I really wanted to unprivate them so that way if someone else is kind of starting their own YouTube channel and they want to see how I started, that's why I kind of unprivated them. Even though it's embarrassing for me to leave them up, I think it's important that everything gets kind of saved so that way it's all documented in a way. I think something I struggled with a lot when I was first starting off my channel was I was in such a rush to grow my channel, and I was seeing people that would like grow way faster than me, right? So I'd get kind of jealous. I think it's important to know that things take time, and I feel like had my channel grown any faster, I don't think I would have appreciated it as much. So, you know, if you're someone who's starting off a YouTube channel, try to enjoy the early moments of it and enjoy the process of starting a channel from scratch. So I actually just got back home from work, and it's about, I think it's like 1 in the morning. I don't even know. Yeah, honestly, I don't have work for the next couple of days. For me, Minecraft has always been a late night type of game. You know, even when I was in school, but I would always come home and I would want to play Minecraft and stuff. So I guess as an adult, I've just kind of kept that habit of Minecraft being this sort of relaxing game for me. So we already got some torches here, which is actually kind of wild. Okay, honestly, even though I haven't made a video in a couple days, my commentary swags, I still got it, fellas. I still got it. My number one tip if you're starting off a channel and you're just getting started, practice. Literally make as many videos as you can. I am telling you. I spent so much time when I first started this channel trying to figure out like what the easy way to do everything was, like what's the fast way to grow a YouTube channel and things. But like it literally doesn't exist. There's no such thing as an easy way to grow a YouTube channel. The only way to grow a YouTube channel is you just have to practice, honestly. So like I was saying, I unprivated all my older videos, and this is actually going to be my 201st video. Can we get a thumbs up? I never asked people to subscribe, but can we get a subscription? Can your boy get a subscription real quick? No, I'm just kidding. No, he's wild. The commentary is kind of wild right now. But yeah, in all seriousness, just practice. Make as many videos as you can, as often as you can. I feel like every video you make, you're just gonna kind of naturally get better with it as you go on. But what I really wanted to say was that my first couple of videos, if you go back and watch them, I low-key had like no swag. Hard to believe. Nick with no swag? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have my face cam on right now because my hair is way too sexy for the camera. Okay, all jokes aside, I just got out of the shower and I don't feel like putting a shirt on. That's the actual reason. But yeah, rest assured, the hair is still sexy. So I think, oh my gosh, what is this? 10 minutes in? I haven't even done like a real intro for this video. I think this is gonna be like a longer, chiller sort of let's play type of vibe. Oh, he let's playing. Nicky doing a let's play. If someone comments, babe, wake up, Nikki posted a new video, I would pin it so fast. I would pin that comment so quick. I don't know. So this is actually the struggles of a YouTuber. What comments am I supposed to pin? I always pin comments that I think are like really like heartwarming. So I'm thinking we can turn this cave into our little home for the first night. And honestly, the day is kind of lasting like a long time. So there's not actually a screenshot button. I was gonna say the day is lasting a long time, but the sun is starting to set. So what are your guys' favorite times to play Minecraft? For me, it's always been a late night type of vibe. I love having like videos in the background while I'm playing Minecraft or music, just whatever. I do try to catch a vibe when I'm playing Minecraft. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support. I was really thinking about it. I love reading your guys' comments and things. It really makes my day. Some of you guys got me acting up with some of these comments though, I ain't gonna lie. So the thing with alpha, and I think the reason a lot of people love playing the alpha versions of the game is because of how simple it is. Like there's not a, oh, actually hold on. Why the sunset look kind of sexy though? What? Babe. Why are you looking kind of sexy though? But I think the reason these older versions of the game are so much fun is because of how simple they are. Like there ain't a whole lot going on. You ever look at someone and be like, yeah, there ain't a whole lot going on in their brain? No, I'm sorry. Why did I have to throw that roast out there? But honestly, I like these older versions of Minecraft. Like I was saying, the first version of the game I ever played, I don't even know. TBH, what am I yapping about now? I don't even know what I'm saying. The first version of the game I played was beta 1.3 or 1.2, and I don't know which one it was. But I seriously, I wish I had the foresight to kind of save my first world or something, or document it in some way, because I think that's so special. Okay, if you still have your first world, please save it, back it up, do whatever, because I think that is so cool. But all my worlds that I've had before this one, my first worlds were on a completely different computer than what I have now. There's a skeleton, there's a spider. But yeah, I basically grew up playing these versions of the game, and they have like kind of a nostalgic charm for me, but I never specifically played alpha. I do remember watching people let's play alpha though. I would watch people, but whenever people were doing let's plays on alpha, they were like, hey guys, I found this new game. It's called Minecraft. It's kind of like Legos, except it's a video game. Like that's how they would describe it, because Minecraft obviously wasn't mainstream yet. It wasn't like this thing yet. So if you ever watch like really old videos, like I guarantee they'll say something like that to describe Minecraft. But yeah, I'm curious to hear what your guys' favorite version of Minecraft is. I think for me, if I had to pick a specific version of the game, I don't know. I really don't know if I could pick a specific version of the game that I like. I think technically, if we're being objective about this, I would honestly have to say 1.20.1, like the newest version. And the only reason I'm saying that one is because that's the version of the game that my forever world is on, and that was the first world where I beat the Ender Dragon in. And also I feel like 1.20.1 is just there's a lot of mod support. Like pretty much every mod they ever made for Minecraft is on that version of the game. And also it's fairly new, so you get a lot of like quality of life features like the elytra and things like that. I don't know, but I'm curious to hear what your guys' favorite versions of the game are. So we're actually getting a lot of cobblestone, and this is actually the old cobblestone texture, which is actually kind of cool. But I'm thinking we can just kind of dig out this mountain for the first night, and then I kind of want to take a look around and see if we can find like a nice little place to build a home. That'd be pretty sweet. So actually, I got a couple of requests to make longer videos again. I was actually surprised. So it's always hard for me to kind of gauge what people sort of like and what people sort of don't like. I kind of look at the comments for a lot of reasons. Like I love to read your guys' experience, but I also love to hear your guys' feedback. And I've gotten a lot of feedback recently that people love watching my older videos, maybe while they're studying or maybe while they're playing video games. So that's what we're doing. This is for the real ones. This is for the real Yap fans. I'm actually really curious to hear what type of format you guys prefer. Do you guys prefer videos that are more like cut down and more just to the point? Or do you like these more like yappy videos where I can just like, where I can throw my little Dear Diary moment in here and be like reminiscent about life and like, you know, I don't know. For me, I personally like watching longer videos just so I can like throw them on in the background and I don't really have to think about it. But I've also been experimenting with my editing, I guess. On some of my videos, I like cut them down like pretty heavily, and they still turn out long, which just kind of shows you how much I yap. But I don't know. I think the fun thing about having a YouTube channel is you can really kind of figure out what your style is the longer you make videos. That's a YouTuber tip right there. Normally I give dating tips, but I'm giving y'all YouTube tips this time. The more videos you make, the sooner you kind of figure out what your kind of style is and things. But yeah, we are absolutely clearing out this mountain. I'm not really sure if the nether was a thing yet in alpha. I don't even know what's in alpha. I know the end definitely was not in alpha because the end came out when the full version of Minecraft came out. I know keep inventory is not a thing, so I gotta be careful here. So there's no like shift clicking, so I'm like shift clicking the blocks and it doesn't automatically sort them. There's no being lazy in alpha. Look at little Steve, he's so cute. All right, looks like the moon is kind of setting now. Hold on, why is the lighting in alpha kind of hitting right now? I don't know what it is. I think honestly it might be because I haven't played in a long time. So like everything just seems like super cool. Okay, honestly, I am in such a Minecraft mood. Like I'm about to stay up until 7 a.m. playing this game. Hold on, I don't have anything to do tomorrow. It's my day off. I could if I wanted to. Y'all are gonna get the 8-hour Nikki video. That'd be wild. Ain't nobody watching that. But yeah, looks like the sun is starting to come up here, which is perfect. So we can actually go look for maybe like little something. That'd be really nice actually. All right, let's grab some torches. Still got 12 coal. All right, let's grab this. So there is no hunger bar. I was like looking at that pig. I was like, oh, maybe I should get some food, but there's no hunger bar. The only thing there is obviously hearts and things. All right. Oh, wow. Dude, this is a huge mountain. Maybe we should go this way and like kind of make our way up. That's a good idea. See, hold on. Now he's thinking. I have good ideas occasionally. All right, let's just kind of staircase our way up this mountain, see if we can get like a nice view. But I really love the terrain generation in alpha. This looks super cool because there wasn't really biomes in alpha. It was just kind of plains basically. Oh my gosh, somehow I'm alive. Somehow I survived that. I don't know how. Wait, is shifting a thing? Okay, it was. I just wasn't holding shift apparently. Okay, we're good. No big deal. Just edit that out. I'll just edit that part out. Yeah, so we made it up the mountain totally unscathed. We're just chill guys. Okay, can we just talk about the snow world? This is awesome. I don't know, why in the world was this a thing? Why in the world was this, like, the snow world a thing? Does anybody know the backstory behind this? What were they thinking? They were cooking, but what were they thinking? I kind of like that little area down there. That'd be kind of a cool spot. So what's really cool about the alpha versions and the beta versions is if you press F on the keyboard, it kind of shortens your render distance. So when I was a kid and my computer wasn't super powerful, like I was playing on a laptop, I would have to turn the render distance like way down in order to play Minecraft. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's so hard for me to figure out where I want to build my house. Everywhere I look, I just want to build something. I think kind of over here would be kind of cool. So that's what we're doing. We have to kind of be careful. Your boy is he's on his last leg. He has 2 hearts. He's literally a 3-block high jump away from death here. Poor Steve. Send little heart emojis for Steve. He's out here struggling. All right, let's go this way. Wait, you know what? We need pork chops. That's what we need. We need pork chops. Oh, okay. That was 3 blocks high, but we're good. In this version of the game, you can attack as fast as you want. Like, there's no attack cooldown. Okay, so we're getting pork chops. We do need a bed. Chat, we need a bed. Chat, we need a bed. Oh yeah, food doesn't stack, so we just have 2 whole pork chops taking up inventory slots. Wait, you know what? Hold on. Oh. You low-key can keep things in the crafting table. Feature or glitch? That's a feature, low-key. Okay, food can't stack, but you can throw it in the crafting bench. We chillin'. Okay, he didn't drop anything. Babe, please drop some pork chop. Okay, we gotta eat just a raw pork chop. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm thinking we build something over here. I like the mountaintop. We can get like a nice view in the mountain, but I don't think I want to build on the mountain, if that makes sense. So let's do something over here. Oh, dude, this is so weird. I'm so used to having like all of my little tweaks and features. Every time I start a new Minecraft instance, I always have to have like a handful of mods installed. One of my favorite mods of all time is free cam, just because it helps me kind of like look around and kind of figure out where I want to place things. I gotta put my actual Minecraft skills to the test here. No free cam, no mods, just vibe. Okay, actually, the good thing with alpha is I can be bad at building and no one's gonna say anything. No one's gonna be like, Nick, that's not a good building. No, you can't say that. It's alpha, baby. It's not a bad build, it's just alpha. Big true. I'm feeling so true. Okay, please drop a pork chop, babe. Okay, nah. No pork chops for me. Oh my gosh, I can't even lie. This is my Dear Diary moment. I gotta throw this in here. It feels so good to be back recording videos. I think I say this in every video, but I'm gonna keep this streak going. I get such a sense of satisfaction from just recording videos and hanging out with you guys. Is like, I feel amazing right now. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm back home. That's what recording videos for me. It just feels like a sense of relief. It's like, I'm finally doing what I want with my life. It's sort of vibe. Okay, we're honestly kind of blessed with the coal right now. You know what? I think my life could be best described as born to yap, but forced to lock in. I yap for like ages. Don't even get me started on the yap. I can honestly keep it going. Now, when I was younger, I always had like such a hard time keeping conversations going. But as I've gotten older, I've learned, I don't know what I did. I don't know what happened, but like eventually I just kind of figured out how to keep conversations going. And low key, it's just about asking people questions. If you're wanting to keep a conversation with someone going, like, first of all, make sure they want to keep the conversation going, which you can kind of tell. Some people need to take a hint. There's people that like, oh, never mind. I can't even say anything. I can't even say anything. But there's some people that like, they try to talk to you and you want to be nice and you don't want to say, leave me alone. So you're just going to go like, yep, yeah, of course. Yeah, that's awesome. You know, okay, first and foremost, make sure they want to keep the conversation going and then use this simple trick. Ask them questions about themselves. A major thing with keeping conversations going is paying attention to the other person and trying to figure out kind of what they're interested in. So if you notice, maybe they got a new piercing or maybe they did their makeup a little bit different, you can ask them questions about that. People love talking about themselves. So if you notice details about someone's outfit or what they're wearing, ask them questions about it. Pro tip. Y'all should pay me for that one because that is game. I know I said I was coming down here to build a house, but I've been lollygagging. It's been hard out here for your boy. Did they drop us some pork choppies? Okay, I see pork chops. We are thriving right now. Oh yeah, that's right, I ate them. I was like, where'd my pork chops go? Okay. Yeah, you can tell I'm recording this at 1 in the morning because my yap is off the charts and I am slowly losing track of what I have in my inventory. We need to lock in. This isn't about yapping. This is about Minecraft. Okay, let's just be real. This video would have did numbers. If I recorded this back in 2010, this would have done numbers. The barrier to entry on YouTube was way lower. But you know what? We are thriving right now. Adapting and overcoming. You know what? Let's head this way. I see a big old sexy tree on the hilltop over there. We're heading towards that. Oh my gosh, dude, the snow world is kind of a vibe. I ain't gonna lie. Bring back the snow world. Okay, they did not have to cook when they made this version of Minecraft. So the reason I'm playing this version of the game specifically is because I'll leave it in the description. His name is Mongster. Shout out to Mongster. He don't need a shout out, but I'm shouting him out. Honestly, I wish he would shout me out. How do we arrange that? How do we arrange the reverse shout out? But he plays on this specific version of the game. And I think it's because this is the last version of the game where the grass is this nuclear green. I'm coming up with theories and that's my theory. Ooh, I love how you can just kind of see the snow just falling on either side. All right, babe, let it fall. All right, let's just grab this coal and then I swear I'll start building a house, but I'm being indecisive right now. If I'm gonna spend the time to build a house, it needs to be in a spot that makes sense. I don't quite know where I want to build the house, but I'll know it when I see it. It's kind of like your dream date, your soulmate. You're like, I don't really know what I'm looking for, but trust me, I'll know when I see it. That kind of vibe. This is such a big old world. I feel like the world goes on forever. Little does he know. Ooh, more pigs. I like these little splotchies of ice. Honestly, I want to drink some ice water right now. Ice water would go kind of crazy. Water from the fridge at 2 in the morning hits way different than water at 12 p.m. This is bro science. There's no scientific fact behind this, but something about waking up thirsty and getting some fridge water, it hits. It's nighttime and I have nowhere to sleep. We're struggling. I can yap, but I can't commit to a building site. Story of my life. All right, you know what? We're going back to this very sexy arrangement of blocks. I guess you could call it a mountain. But we low-key need to find some shelter. We need shelter. Wait, hold on. We found like a little cave. Oh, planned it. If I had a face cam, y'all would see me making the wildest face right now. I ain't really rocking with the cave noises, baby. I ain't really rocking with no cave noises, baby. All right, block this up, something like that. And then let's see what kind of numbers we can do within this cave. All right, no shield. No shield, so we gotta skill it if we find a skeleton. Wait, are dogs in the game yet? Google? Hey Google, are dogs in Minecraft? I don't think there is. I haven't seen any. Now, hold on. Hear me out on this one. We turned the alpha world into a series and the world slowly updates. This cave go kind of crazy though. Let me grab this iron though. That'd be wild. Okay, Nikki, your yap is getting wild here. Honestly, finding this cave was a blessing. I was freezing, Steve was freezing his pixelated little booty off out in the snow. I needed to find a nice little cave to snuggle up in for a little bit. You know what, when we do build a house, best believe we're building a fireplace. Dude, I wish I played this version of the game when I was a kid. Oh my gosh. I don't know how it would have shaped me as a person, but it probably would have did something. It probably would have did something great for me. Ooh, we're finding coal too. We are blessed. We are so blessed right now. But yeah, I'm really curious to hear if you guys enjoy the older versions of Minecraft or if you guys prefer playing the newer versions. I think part of me enjoys the simplicity of the older versions of the game, but part of me also enjoys the quality of life features that the newer versions of the game offers, if that makes sense. Can we get a blend? It's like, what are you saying, babe? All right, listen, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. I may be sleep deprived, but swagger is still up. Sleep deprivation never killed anybody. Someone pulls up the statistics. Well, actually, oh, the cave end's right there. All right, no, we hold on. We're doing just fine. So I wonder what the actual, is there like a meta for the alpha versions of the game? Do you strip mine? Like, what's the goal here? How do we do this? How do I survive and thrive in this eternally snowy world? All right, I know for sure, place that down. Do the blocks in this arrangement. Oh my gosh, y'all know I'm a Minecraft nerd when I'm over here like geeking out about old school cobblestone. You can kind of make the modern versions look like alpha, obviously with resource packs and things, but I think the thing that really makes it look like alpha is the simple lighting. So if you kind of see, the lighting isn't really smooth. You can kind of see each individual block is a different color. So whenever I was a kid and I was playing Minecraft on a laptop, I would have to actually turn off smooth lighting. And for whatever reason, that would be the difference between my game being playable versus being like 20 FPS. I don't know what it was about the smooth lighting. But let's head this way. Enough caving for now. Let's start building. We need to establish a little shelter for ourselves. Just something to get us started. I'm thinking, honestly, what we could do is we could kind of wall off this little mountain and make this like our little home. I think that'd be kind of dope. I'm gonna honestly just play this world how I would play as a kid. I'm gonna pretend you're not here. I'm just kidding. I couldn't do that. I couldn't even do that. I like this mountain. This is kind of dope. And we can like dig into the side of it. Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking maybe we can make our way to the top of this beautiful little structure here. And, doesn't think that far ahead. Doesn't think more than 2 sentences ahead. Okay, honestly, what I was gonna say is something along the lines of I want to build a house on top of this mountain. And that was about as far as I was thinking. 30 minutes in and he's using an iron pickaxe. This was a crazy coal vein. Oh my gosh. Vein miner would go kind of crazy right now. Honestly, as I've gotten older, I've just gotten lazier with Minecraft. I like all the lazy Minecraft mods, like vein miner and falling tree. So this is really bringing me back to my roots. This is making me appreciate those mods even more. All right, we're making our way up here. We got moves, actually. We got mobility. Steve got those hops. Hops and we on tops. Oh, he trying to rhyme now. Okay. All right, Nikki, stick to the yap. The rhyming ain't working. Okay, you know what? This is a good spot for a house. This seems like a good spot. Look at the view we have here. This is sexy. I should text her and be like, hey girl, I was playing Minecraft and the view got me thinking about you, babe. I wish you were here. She'd be like, leave me alone. It is 2 in the morning. Stop texting me. What in the world? What kind of Herobrine action is going on over there? Can we get a little zoom in on that? What is that structure? Oh, heck no. Bruh, those mods that make Minecraft look like the alpha versions and they're like haunted, I hate those so much. I did like one video on this channel where I played a haunted version of Minecraft. I'm never doing that again. I don't even care. No more haunted Minecraft for me. I like cozy, chill Minecraft. But yeah, that structure over there literally looks like some shenanigans. All right, this snow world goes kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie at all. I'm just gonna kind of place these down so we can have a good supply of wood up top here. And let's start digging in that cave. That could be like our little home. Oh my gosh. Get you a little thing with a view though. Ooh. All right. Let's kind of fill this in here. I'm shifting now. I learned my lesson last time. Don't jump off cliffs. Important lessons being learned here. All right, we got like a nice little cave here. Oh, we need glass right here. We need glass right here. We also need to make like a nice little way down. So maybe we could make like a little staircase down from here. What do you guys think? Nick, you're a genius. I'm sorry, I have to give myself affirmations when I do these videos. Okay, I forgot about my little bucket in the crafting slot there. I forgot about the bucket in the crafting slot. No, hold on. Is there a mod that lets you put stuff in the crafting slot and use it as like a backpack? No, that's quality of life right there. That's QOL. So what's kind of cool about these older versions of the game, right, is how simple they really are. Like there's not that many blocks you can choose from. So you have to be really kind of creative with what blocks you choose to use. And I feel like there's a lot less pressure to be a good builder when you play these old versions of the game. Real strat here. Okay, I low-key should not have made a bucket. I don't know what I was doing when I did that. Kind of having a little crash out moment there. All right, let's make a bed. Were beds not a thing? Oh my gosh. Okay, I am quickly being humbled here. I didn't know beds were not a thing. What in the world are you supposed to use wool for? Oh, I'm so confused. I have genuine confusion right now. All right, Nick, enough yap. Actually start building something. Okay, fine. If you insist. The indecision is coming out now. Let's just build something right here, honestly. And I'm just gonna kind of follow the mountain. I am curious, when did they make beds? I'm just gonna honestly build like a wacky little shape here. I'm not being picky anymore. We can't afford to be picky in a time like this. This is a survival situation. But yeah, I'm genuinely curious if you guys enjoy older versions of Minecraft, or if you guys have like nostalgia for these types of videos. I think this type of video is definitely something I would watch as a kid. So slabs weren't a thing yet. All right, I'm thinking, honestly, let's just make the house mostly out of cobblestone. Dude, the snow world is actually so cool. This is actually really fun. Let's kind of build up these little corners. I always like to build up corners first. I don't know why. I have methods. New method unlocked. Your boy is honestly on top of the world. Look at that. Clouds are our neighbors. No neighbors, just views. Okay. Okay, babe. You didn't have to flex that hard on the video. See, this is why I like alpha. The builds don't have to be sexy. They can just be vibey. Oh, this is so wild. This isn't gonna make any sense, but we're gonna do it. But yeah, I want like a egregiously large watchtower. I don't know if egregiously is the right word. Your boy needs to learn vocab. All I do know though is I want this tower to honestly go to world height somehow. Okay, thank goodness for shift walking. Otherwise, this would be a catastrophe. Ooh, this is the world height right here. This house is turning out a little bit better than I thought it would. I was kind of just yapping a little bit and hoping nobody would notice that the build is kind of wild. I actually like this house, honestly. This low-key is kind of hitting for me. Something about this. They make like a little rooftop patio out here. Perfect. So now we can get a view on this side too. And then what I'm thinking is we can actually connect the house to our little basement down there. Ooh, perfect. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we have like a proper entrance to our home here. We're gonna need glass though. It's not a home until we have glass. I'm just saying. And I see a bunch of sand down there. So I do want to make like an actual nice way to get down here. You know what? We could build a ridiculously tall ladder. That is an option. We have options. We have options. Maybe we could go down this way and then like right about here. For some reason, I feel like this is going to line up somehow. I don't know how. Ooh, perfect. Oh, yes. Perfect. Now we finally have a legit staircase to the surface. All right, so while we're here, let's grab a bunch of sand. Honestly, the snow world, it's got me feeling some type of way. But yeah, you can see how graduated the kind of light is. It's not like super smooth. It's super like granular and pixelated, and it looks really cool. I love it. Just this kind of view looks really cool. You have like the sand and then you have snow and ice. Kind of funny. The mountain is so tall, you literally can't even see our house up top there. So yeah, this is perfect. We can like dig this all the way down to bedrock. Ooh, actually, I bet there's probably tons of... I'm hearing cow noises. Your boy has gone insane. But I'm thinking we could totally... Maybe there's like glitches where we can find holes in the bedrock and have like a void room. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, here's the cow. How in the world did you end up here, buddy? Oh, buddy, you are so lucky. You're so lucky. The temptation to hit him off the edge. Not gonna do it. I think that's bad karma. All right, we're gonna let that cook a little bit. We're definitely turning this into like some sort of window room. Ooh, I love the old... This dude trying to kill me. I love the old glass look. That looks super cool. But yeah, building a floor out of glass, definitely something I'd be doing as a kid. But yeah, I definitely want this to be like a glass room so we have a nice view out into the world. All right, be honest, fellas. Is this world cozy or nah? Okay, I cannot think of a better time to start a new Minecraft world than the night after a long day of work. All right, honestly, I was kind of worried. I was like, oh great, coming back to making videos after a couple of days off, I'm gonna lose my commentary swag. Nope, I still got it, babe. But yeah, I love how simple the alpha version of the game is. Like, there's not really a whole lot to think about. It's like, there's no villages, there's no... I'm pretty sure there's no nether, but it's just a much simpler version of the game. I guess I can kind of see why a lot of people love playing the beta version of the game, because it still kind of has this feel, but like you're able to make beds and there's still the nether. But I do think it's really cool that we're able to actually come back and play these versions of the game. It's cool that they're all kind of archived and available to be played, you know? Just something like that, actually, I feel like it's kind of cool. Something kind of simple and kind of stupid. This is building in my... This is my building style in a nutshell. And then I want to do the same thing on this side as well. So we need to make a staircase from the house down to our little furnace room. You know what? We could cover this whole thing with glass, actually. I always love turning like the landscapes into my home. This is always how I've always loved building like this. Rather than kind of like sculpting the landscape, I kind of just like building with the landscape, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, having this tall window is actually super cool. I love that. Okay. Okay, Nick, you didn't have to cook. Cool. There we go. It's actually kind of trippy seeing the torches out there kind of lighting up. Actually really weird looking for some reason. Why does this feel so cozy? What? No, hold on. We were cooking. We were cooking when we made this, honestly. Sheesh. We'll kind of lead this staircase up here. And then we need to make a door for this. And then I definitely want kind of like a window, like right here. Ooh, you know what would make this a little bit nicer is if we kind of stuck the window out instead of having it be flush against the wall. But yeah, something like this. So that way it just kind of pokes out and gives the build like a little bit extra depth. I think that's never a bad thing, honestly. I kind of like how slow-paced everything is in this version of the game. Like, there's not really like a fast way to do anything. Everything you do has to be kind of done manually, I guess, which is kind of cool. So yeah, this is going to be like our centralized little staircase. Let's see, let's kind of come up here. I want to do like a nice little fence right here. That'd be kind of cool. We're going to really like make this mountain into something kind of special here. This part for sure is going to be glass. It's going to be more of like an overhang rather than a ceiling, I guess. Yeah, I like this. Honestly, this house is coming together nicely. And then I kind of want the staircase. I'm going to have to kind of build the staircase backwards because I'm not... Oh my gosh, not that way. Okay, honestly, this kind of simplifies the staircase idea. I was wanting it to be more of like a like a wraparound kind of effect, but this works too. This is fine. We can't be too picky here. Let's give it a little tour here. Let's see what else we can kind of add. Okay, I low-key kind of went crazy with the glass. We didn't need this much glass, but we could definitely come in here and add some windows. That wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Ooh, you know what? I just realized we need to put actual stairs in here. In the world, okay, so whenever you connect the stairs, it just kind of does its own thing. No staircase in the tower. We're just gonna build a ladder. Honestly, I think the ladder idea kind of makes more sense, honestly, for watchtower sort of thing. But I do know a trick. Hold on. So you can actually place the ladder every other block like this, and they still work. This is like an OG Minecraft trick right there. So we need to do fences up here instead of these cobblestone blocks. Oh, we're cooking now. Okay. Nah, hold on. Our little watchtower is gonna be schmexy. Honestly, I'm kind of enjoying alpha right now. This is kind of nice. We're slowly turning this mountain into our little home here. And then we can kind of continue the fence this way. Oh, it's kind of trippy. It's hard to tell what part is like the cloud and what part is the ground. Honestly, we're chilling right now. You know what I haven't seen? I have not seen any creepers, actually. I like our little watchtower. This looks actually kind of sweet. This looks kind of sweet. This is definitely a very nostalgic kind of build. Oh, that's actually super cool. Well, you know what? Let's kind of fix this part. Just a tiny bit nicer. I feel like that just kind of makes sense. Oh no, dang it. I forgot. The staircases are problematic. This is perfect. Okay, maybe we should make the ceiling one more block higher. I honestly think we deserve a 3-block high ceiling in our house. Now the home won't feel so cozy. There is a blend here. We want it to feel cozy without being claustrophobic. Now, hold on. Honestly, alpha kind of hits different. I'm just saying. You boys up late on a school night. I got finals tomorrow. No, I'm just joking. Dude, that'd be so wild. Instead of studying for finals, I'm playing Minecraft. Story of my life. And we'll have to fill this in with stone instead of dirt, but for now, I think it's not too bad. And then the actual entrance to our house could honestly be like over here. This is definitely like a very nostalgic kind of build here. Oh, Peggy, you can stay in the house if you want. Some of these trees are starting to come up, and we do need wood, so this is perfect. There's a lot of animals spawning up here, which is actually kind of nice. So we don't have to like go all the way down to get like animals and things. So I think the only actual food source is eggs, I'm pretty sure. Like I don't think bread was in the game yet because there's not like grass or anything, so we can't get wheat. I do want to go over there and see what that like cross looking thing is. Is Herobrine in the game? There was that update that came out where they're like, we removed Herobrine. It's like, oh great. Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but I'm always... Okay, never mind. That just disproved my theory. I was about to say I'm always paranoid about breaking leaves because I feel like they don't drop saplings if you break them manually. I don't know why. That's like a phobia I have. I do like that there's not different types of wood. It's kind of nice. I only have to worry about oak. I do want to leave that big tree though, because I feel like that's really rare. Maybe we could make that into like a tree house or something. I think the cool thing with alpha is it really makes you appreciate the little minor details of the game. Since there's not that much you can actually build, it makes you really appreciate like the random little things. Like for example, this tree. Like it actually has like branches sticking out of it. It's cool. Nice, beautiful view out there. Let me turn down the render distance so that way it looks like super snowy and foggy. Honestly, the snow world is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. I think in the modern version, snow worlds are a thing, but it's like a world gen option. Whereas in this, it was just kind of I spawned in and that's what the world ended up being. There's not like world options in alpha. It's just kind of you create a new world and it doesn't even let you name the world either. I was always such a fan of like this short render distance. I was saying when I was a kid, I didn't really have like powerful computers. I would have to play on like a really low render distance like this. It honestly gives the world like such a cozy kind of feel. Let's give the house like a full tour here. So this area is going to be kind of like our tree farm. It's where like wild animals spawn, which is our food source. And then you can kind of make your way along the pathway here. And you can see our tower up here and like the start of our house. Nice stone house, so it's nice and fortified. I can't wait to kind of see what these trees turn into. I'm really hoping that these trees up here turn into something like really big like that tree. That'd be super cool. But yeah, that's our tree farm. Nice little pathway you can kind of see down there into the little alcove in the mountains. Take the staircase down and we can either go up to the house or we can come down here and see the huge open kind of window here. Nice wraparound staircase. This leads to our crafting area, huge chest for everything, all of our furnaces. And this leads to like the lower observation deck, which gives us a better view of the plains down below us and a nice view of the beach. And then this staircase obviously takes us down to that beach down there. And then if we take the staircase up here, this is our home. This is our little, got the front door here. Leads us out to our beautiful big old tree here. You can tell it's an older tree by how big it is here. Nice view out here. You can see the tower, the world height tower there. And then, yep, got a crafting table up here. We have this beautiful kind of like atrium in here with these like windows. And then there's multiple floors here. So you have the rooftop deck here. You get more of like an open air kind of look out into the horizon. You can kind of keep an eye on the tree farm from here to see if like there's any trees growing. Get a nice closer view of the big oak tree right here. You can see off into the lands out there, see all the trees growing. And then if you want the best view, you have to climb all the way to the top here. Nice glass ceiling. And this is the highest you can get. This is the world height. Best view in the game. So yeah, I think that's a good spot to end it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this longer, like chill kind of look at alpha. And what a better way to end it than with a nice sunset. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you want to see more of this, and I'll see you in the next one.